A permissioning officer is a project manager that consolidates advice internally and externally to make a regulatory decision.
So a typical day for a permissioning officer might include a few meetings, doing some risk assessment, consulting for advice from our technical specialists, meeting with applicants and considering how to interpret legislation.
Sometimes we undertake community engagement, sometimes we assess complex environmental problems.
We license and permit everything from the trucks that transport waste around to sewage treatment plants, power stations, food and pet food manufacturing, just to name a few. It is something that we inform and help regulate to make sure that they're able to do their job, but in a way that protects our health and our environment.
There are a lot of people out there who are single operators or a small team, and they don't have the experience in environmental assessment. In dealing with that, it means making sure that the people who aren't aware of the issues that they may cause can be made aware and they can actually address them, but also think about what will happen in the future, make sure that there's no harm to human health or the environment if something does fail.
I'm a people person, so I like the diversity of my team. Like, my team is full of some great people with some great experience, and everybody's coming from a different scientific background, so everybody brings something different to our team.
We are generalists. We're about getting advice from other people and analysing it, asking lots of questions and making sure that we understand how to best minimise a risk of harm.
We have a regular breakfast catch-up cafe that we go to. Normally have to just drag ourselves away from the breakfast to go back and do some work.
I don't think that I've ever had a boring day on the job. You're always dealing with about 5 to 10 different projects. So if you're doing some nerdy data analysis, which is like the stuff that I love, that might not be everyone's cup of tea. But you'll always have this other thing where you might have a really exciting engagement meeting with community and with stakeholders to unpack, well, what do we really need to consider in this decision?
There's definitely a lot of career growth at the EPA.
Every week, maybe twice a week, there'll be an email that goes out saying these careers are available for 6 months. There's a lot of good opportunities to move around, and if you do well, you might even get an ongoing role.
This is my third role at the EPA in 3 years, so there's absolutely opportunity for development. So there's always opportunities for movement between different units, or growth within your own unit or your own team.
They provide just the right amount of support without micromanaging, and they allow for your independent thought and gently guide you if you go astray. There's a lot of flexibility at the EPA, so there's working from home arrangements, or if you want to come into the office, that's available too. There's great end-of-trip facilities, so I rode into work today and took advantage of that.
Flexibility is really important to me. So I have a 2-year-old son. It's been really good to be able to work around some of the things that comes with having a kid.
As long as everyone knows what your capacity is, and together, having people collectively work together through job sharing and other things, it means that we get the job done and we do it well. We don't need people to be there full-time all the time.
As a team leader, I just love to see the development of new starters, people that are new to the industry, and seeing how they can grow and flourish in our environment.
We have a very comprehensive onboarding program where we train people in our laws, our regulations, our systems, how to apply those.
But most of it is coordinating with people who are absolutely experts in the field and have like 10 years of experience.
I used to work in private industry. I just wanted sort of a more holistic role where I could feel that I was actually doing something for the environment.
Pretty much anyone who has the relevant qualifications and experience, they like interacting with people, they like a little bit of data analysis, and a willingness to collaborate to solve problems is sort of at the key of what we need, then yeah, we want to hear from you.
I wouldn't be scared off by thinking that it's too niche for you.
Permissioning officer is a really challenging job, and you learn a lot, and I get really proud about achieving good environmental outcomes for the Victorian community. You really have an opportunity to make a difference.